Do you have strange scarred marks all over your citrus trees? I'm Christy Wilhelmi from Gardenerd, and today we're going to dive into what makes that happen. The short answer to what's making these scars on my citrus is thrips. But there are about 5,000 to 6,000 different kinds of thrips, but they are species specific. And so citrus thrips target citrus trees. Here at Gardenerd headquarters, I discovered these markings all over my navel orange tree, which happens to be pretty susceptible to thrips damage. So citrus thrips attack a certain part of the tree. There are flower thrips that just eat the flowers and they don't cause damage, but there are citrus thrips that attack the leaves and the calyx and under the sepal of the forming fruit when it's very, very young and just forming. And what that does is as that fruit grows, the damage stretches out over the skin and you end up with unpleasant looking citrus fruits. There's nothing wrong with the fruit. You can still eat it. It's not an issue as far as home gardeners growing their own fruit. But if you're a market farmer, it's not sellable because it doesn't look pretty. A little bit about thrips. They can breed very quickly, 8 to 12 generations in a year. And it's also important to know that they move. So you may have citrus thrips this year, but maybe not next year. So it's a cosmetic damage that's not that big a deal. If you don't want to deal with it, you don't have to. But if you want to, here are some solutions. As you know, we try to take the biological approach before we ever grab a bottle of pesticide, even the organic kind. The top contenders for targeting citrus thrips are lacewings, which we love, some spiders, minute pirate bugs, and a predatory mite that specifically targets the citrus thrip, Euceus tularensis. Now you can order these predatory mites online, have them shipped to you, and distribute them in your citrus mini orchard, and they will take hold. Or you can plant beneficial insectary plants that attract them to your garden. You can see here we found a little lacewing egg attached to the citrus leaf anyway, so they show up. If you build it, they will come. Now the thing about predatory insects is that they have to be present at a certain level or else they will be unsuccessful in reducing the population of citrus thrips. The statistic is basically if you have 0.5 predatory mites per leaf on the tree, that's enough to bring down the population and keep it at bay. You're not eradicating, but you're keeping it at bay, which, you know, after all, if there aren't any bad insects for the good insects to eat, they'll just leave. So it's okay to have some. If predatory insects are not enough to do the trick, then you can break out the big guns, which is usually something with spinosad or spinosad, depending on where you live. And that is usually paired with an oil, an organic horticulture oil that will coat the leaves and treat it with the spinosad, because spinosad actually penetrates leaf surfaces, so it can get in there and really target those pests. So that's what's going on with your citrus tree. If you want to learn more about pests and how to deal with them, go to gardenerd.com and subscribe and turn on notifications to find out when our next video comes online. Check out my online course on pest control. That will help you a lot in all arenas, and my other online courses, my books, and everything else at gardenerd.com. Consider becoming a Patreon subscriber to support all the free stuff we do here at Gardenerd. Patreon subscribers get access to first notice on all the fun stuff I'm working on and expedited answers to your burning gardening questions. Happy gardening!